Hello. I originally started making little kits out of Altoids boxes, but then I decided to move on to Tic Tacs. First I was making this size, then I discovered they make this little baby size. I started making kits, little glow fobs with solar charging lights, for instance, battery carriers such as AA or AAA. This attachment method, which I actually stole from how I attach my chapstick kit to my keychain. This is a little baby toolkit, not a toolkit, a screwdriver kit. You've got this adapter that turns these little internal micro bits into a little screwdriver. You can either just use it raw, or if I can get one of these out, you can either just use it raw like this to adjust, for instance, your eyeglasses, or you can stick this into a larger tool that can take 1/4-inch bits. But anyway, I used this attachment method for the boxes to make it into a little keychain kit. This is a little one, for example. I showed a video with a little sort of survival kit. This one's got a little compass in it. See, the see-through plastic lets you do things like put a compass in it and see the compass without opening it up, or see this thermometer without opening it up, or that glow fob can shine its light and charge its battery without opening it up, all because of the clear plastic. This was sort of my goal, an all-in-one keychain kit that's not too big. I could sort of carry it around with me and have everything that I need. This is a pair of Nitrile Gloves. So I sort of made these kits a few years ago, actually, not knowing exactly what I was going to do, but I wanted to see what kind of size these things would be. So I made a bunch of them. Here are the different sizes. This is sort of my goal. This would be way too big, but reading somebody who says you must have a bandana on your survival kits, I made these two, which have just a bandana wrapped around them. I'll open them up in a second. But before I dismantle these, I thought I'd just kind of show on camera what they all look like. They're just mock kits. They're not real survival kits, but I wanted to get a feel for what they would be like. This is sort of my goal. That's the size I'm hoping for. This one has a little extended cord on it, and I used not glow in the dark, reflective, a rope reflective. It's not paracord, it's actually climbing accessory cable rope. I thought maybe putting it around your wrist would be useful, or if you wanted to put this around a doorknob, say this is your emergency get out of Dodge, get out of town kit, you could put this on your doorknob and hang it. This one's a little more kind of stealth, a little more camouflage. Now these two, which have the bandanas under the concept that you must have a bandana with any survival kit, internally they just have another Tic Tac box. So there's one. This one uses very reflective, shiny, neon colored material, so it's easy to see. You can use a Velcro strap, also useful to have in a survival situation. Also has a rubber band under that. Here's the neon bandana. Bandanas are very useful in a survival situation. They have hundreds of uses to, for instance, flag down help, or to strain water through it to get out particles. You still need to boil the water, but this will help you filter it at least. So here are the two smaller ones. This one totally empty. This one, however, does actually have somewhat of a survival kit inside that I will eventually show. But before I dismantle all of these things, I thought I'd show on camera what they all sort of look like. I call this outer wrapping with the paracord a parafob wrap. I also show Altoids tins covered with those. It's a good way to carry cordage for an emergency kit, but it's not good for an everyday quick access kit. Much better is carrying an outboard supply of paracord, such as this, what I call parafob, that can go on the side of your keychain and just give you quick access. I can dispense this into usable cord in only 1 second. I came up with the idea before I invented my 1-minute construction paracord bracelet, which I can dispense in 5 seconds. So all in all, there's no reason to have cord on the outside. I'm just going to use my bracelet and my outboard parafobs to carry cord. Completely empty fake kit. Completely empty fake kit. And something in there. Something in there. And this is a real kit. So these mock kits are just stuff to see what I could fit inside. I just randomly started grabbing stuff on my desk. So since this is a parafob, you pull the knot to dispense it. This is the reflective tape, reflective cord. To make these as secure as possible, what you do is the final cord at the very end, you put that through one of the loops that go top to bottom. A guy on EDC forums, Antithetic, I think his name is pronounced, he came up with that idea. It's a good idea, I like it. Anyway, once that's gone, then you can just unravel it all. So this is the reflective core. We'll put that to the side. This outer wrap is what I call a squash pack. Since this has been on this for a few years, it probably sticks pretty hard. It's a way to carry a small supply of duct tape. In this particular one, if I can get it off. Remember, this is just a mock kit, not a real survival kit. And this, I made this back in the day when I thought that having them two-sided and you could flip them inside out like a hunter's vest was a good idea. I've abandoned that because it means you need to make them too thin. Anyway, here's the little fake kit. This just to show you all the stuff. Like I said, none of this had any specific rhyme or reason, but they were survival kit items I happened to have on my desk that day. Pull this out and then dispense. When you pull the ripcord. Such that you can wear this as a belt pack. This is a 1 1/4 inch belt, by the way. It frees up your pockets. You can use this attachment loop if you want as sort of a keychain support. Some people like to wear their keys suspended on a chain in their pocket. So as an emergency survival pack, you only need access to this in a dire emergency. But you just slide it off the belt or the strap and you're ready to go. This is my emergency kit with a parafob wrap and an extended length loop up top. Put a knot in it. You can still attach it to a keychain through that loop, for instance. This can act as a pull, say if you want to pull it out of your pocket, or if you take the knot out, you could use it, I suppose, as a wrist strap. And it also can act as the attachment mechanism. So you want to connect it to a belt. You can use the extended loop and connect it using a girth hitch.